This segment is sponsored by Active Family Chiropractic and Acupuncture.
Welcome back to NTV's Good Life. I'm with Dr. Scott Rief at Active Family Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to be here.
Yes.
And we're going to
excited to have you.
Well, I'm thrilled to be here. We're talking about a topic that is kind of not, I'm not going to say all the rage, but gut health. What can you do for our gut health?
Yeah, well, if you think of a chiropractor, a lot of times you think of spine, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's really three parts of fixing somebody that's having like a back issue. And one of them is, we got to make sure the spine is properly aligned. We got to make sure the muscles are not tight and that the nervous system is not getting interfered at all. But if we don't address the gut health, then individuals aren't going to get better and not get the same results. Because if you think about it, if your gut is out of control, you're going to have inflammation. So that's swelling, and you're going to have inflammation and swelling throughout the body. That's going to inhibit your low back from healing, or your headaches, or your mid back, or your neck. So I can get the joints moving, but I have to internally get the swelling down in your body as well.
And so to have proper gut health, how do you know that you don't have good gut health?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. So when you come in, we're going to do an evaluation. So we're going to talk to you so we can have a customized plan just for you. And then once we talk to you, we're going to do a couple of take-home tests that you're going to do. One thing we're going to test for is Candida. So Candida is a yeast. And we have a little bit of Candida in our body, but if you have an overgrowth of Candida, you're going to crave sugar, right? And you're like, I love sugar. I can't get enough of it. But the problem is, your problem is just going to get worse. Your inflammation is going to get worse. You're going to get brain fog. You're going to get fatigued. You're going to get tired. You're like, I just can't get everything I need done in the day because I'm so tired. More than likely, it's a Candida issue. So in this program, we're going to cleanse the Candida, reduce it. But the other thing we have to look at is your adrenals, because we have a lot of stress in our life. So we're going to talk about the adrenals. We're going to have you do a test on your adrenals as well, to figure out if we need to address that. But the biggest issue is food sensitivities. Everybody knows what food allergies is. And you eat something, you're like, I puff up, I'm going to die, my throat's enclosing, right?
Yep.
Help, help.
Yep, exactly.
But a food sensitivity is, I ate this food, and now my body is having an internal reaction of, I have bloating, I have diarrhea, I don't feel good, I have brain fog, I need more of it, I have cravings. Those are all things that we need to fix.
Before you work on anything else?
Well, that's
or is that just the main? So if somebody's out there feeling the brain fog and having all these symptoms, that's one of the first places they need to look then.
Yeah, come to Active Family. Let's get your gut under control. Let's talk about some great things that happen when your gut gets under control.
Please do.
So what happens is our patients that have been on this, they lose anywhere from 15 to 30 pounds within 90 days to 135 days.
Are you for real?
That's
a lot.
It's a lot, because there's no way you're going to lose weight if your gut is messed up, because your body's not getting the nutritional value. You're hungry, you're overeating. And guess what, on this program, I'm not going to restrict how much you eat. I'm just going to restrict what you eat.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that's one thing, that's a bonus for a lot of people.
Yeah, because, I mean, if you're hungry, you want to eat, but if you're eating the right things, a lot of times you don't have the cravings.
Wow.
So
that's pretty important. And then that extra weight kind of the rest of your body starts feeling good, because that extra weight doesn't go on your joints and you get to moving more, right?
Exactly. If you're not carrying an extra 10, 15, 20, 30 pounds,
there's a
lot less pressure on your joints. And it's crazy how much more energy you have. And it's very simple. What I mean by that is, I'm going to go back to the basics. God put certain food on this earth, right? If we eat the food that God put on this earth, our bodies will thrive. It's when the man gets involved, right?
Yep.
It's when we start eating synthetic or man-made or processed or this or that. So we're going to talk to that individual and tell them, okay, this is your approved list that you get to eat. That's one key thing. But then there's gonna be 3 phases to the care. First, we gotta seal your gut up. And so we're
Okay.
gonna have some supplements to seal the gut. We gotta
Okay.
put the fire out, okay? Once we get the fire out, then, and it's sealed, your gut is sealed,
Okay.
then we gotta detox it,
Okay.
okay? Then we detox it. It is very simple. It's not like a juice detox or some of these things that wild things you hear on the internet. You're just taking a supplement in the morning
Okay.
and in the evening. Very simple. You're not gonna be fatigued. You're actually gonna have more energy. And then once we get your gut sealed and detoxed, we're gonna rebuild your gut.
I didn't even know that was even possible.
Yes, we're
I
gonna rebuild
honestly
it.
didn't know that was possible.
This is the coolest thing. All right, so we're gonna restrict the food that you eat,
Okay.
or we got an approved food list. But then you're like, you know what? I love this food. Can I reintroduce it? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's try to reintroduce this. So how we're gonna reintroduce it? You're gonna put that food in your mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're gonna take your heart rate. And if your heart rate does not change at all, your body has healed enough to eat that food. So if your heart rate goes up or down 5 beats, your gut is not healed enough to eat that food. And by eating that food, you're gonna cause inflammation, you're gonna cause other health issues.
So everything that you just did to detox and is undone if you go back?
Not
quite?
completely undone.
Okay.
We're all human, right?
Yeah. Well,
So
exactly.
we're gonna make mistakes
Yep.
and fall off the wagon.
Yep.
Our job as doctors is to be like, okay, you fell off the wagon. Let's get back
Back
on
on.
track. You didn't ruin it all, but let's get back on track and try to reintroduce foods or get to where you need to be and meet your goals.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're gonna figure out. What are your goals? How can we help this individual? Because it can be autoimmune issues, thyroid issues, digestive issues. It can be an array of issues that we can help with this. And it's been amazing to see the
Wow.
results that
Wow.
we've had.
And everybody wants to feel better. So if somebody's out there saying, I want this, I need this, I just schedule a visit. Is that the first step?
Yeah, schedule a visit with one of our doctors at Active Family Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Google us, call us, make an appointment, and we'll figure out what's best for you. We're going to customize a plan just for you.
And it's a win-win situation. Doc, thanks for letting me come today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're
And
welcome.
Don't worry about it if you didn't get all that information. We will share this information on our website at nebraska.tv. Stay with us, friends. A lot more ahead right after this.